Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome in. I wanted to do a quick little live today to show you what we have been doing for Stencilpalooza so far. So we are, how many days in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 6 days in. So we are 6 days in on Stencilpalooza, and I want to show you what we have released so far. And also, I'm going to make a card with today's stencil. So you are going to start seeing samples from the Inspiration team very soon with these stencils. And we still have 24 days to go. So we have a lot of stencils still to release. So Let me say hello to Amy, to Melissa, to Oma, to Candy, to Beverly. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's so good to see all of you today for this surprise impromptu live. Obviously, it is not something that was scheduled, but I think we might start doing this on Fridays now. Maybe adding a little bonus once a month where I am live with you on Friday, because now half-day Fridays are over. We used to do half-day Fridays, and now we're here all day on Fridays into the fall and holidays. So that's where we're at. All right. Yes. We're going to have lots of really great samples. So, all right. So we're going to head down to the table. We're going to, I'm going to show you the stencil for today, and we're going to go over all the stencils of all of the stencils that we have released so far. Okay. So let's go ahead and head to the top view. That candy corn stencil is in my mailbox. Oh, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use that one today. Well, I'm just gonna show you how it works today. So let me go ahead and pop this down here. Let me grab some black cardstock, because it'll make it a little bit easier for us to see these stencils. And then let's go ahead and get started. So first and foremost, we have the very first stencil that we released, and this is the Shark Tank stencil. So here is what that Shark Tank stencil looks like. This is the first one that I designed for this release, and this actually is the design that started the whole idea of Stencilpalooza. It was this one right here. So it is a larger stencil, obviously. Let me grab my card maker's ruler to measure exactly. Where did my card maker's ruler go? I just had it a minute ago, and now I've lost it. I don't know where it went. We'll use my grid here. Oh, here it is. Okay. So this measures in at 5 3/4 by 8. This is a big stencil. So if you're doing this on an A2, oh yes, you will see lots of examples with that one. If you're doing it on an A2, you'll see what will fit here. So what I would suggest is, like, take it to the corner. Take it to any of the corners. Start at that corner, go to this corner, go to this corner, go to this corner, or pop it right in the middle. And you can imagine how beautiful that scene will be. Yes, it's a large stencil. Yeah, all of our large background stencils are this size. So if you see that it's $9.99, it's this size, okay? Because we have another one of these this size coming up, okay? Then our next one that we launched, let me try to keep these in order, is the Spiral Tree. This one has been very, very popular. Remember, we have a limited release of these. Once they are gone, they are gone. We will not be restocking them, and it makes me sad. Maybe we'll bring some back next year. This is the Spiral Trees. So the Spiral Tree is just that. It is a spiral tree. I can see using this and putting little pictures with it. Also, I could see putting a whole bunch of gems. I mean, there's a lot that you can do. A lot that you can do with this. Right? I think it's going to be great. Okay. Then we have, after that was our first A2 in the collection, and that one is called Celebrate. And I really love this one because, and I'm going to show you some different samples eventually with this because of the candles. So this is like a candle cake, quote unquote, and how fun and how easy would this be to kind of mask this off and do different colors of candles, and then just do happy birthday right across, or let's celebrate right across, or it's your day right across. Just something very, very simple, and I think that that would be really, really great. So this is Celebrate. And let's all have a round of applause real quick for Nick. I know he's not watching this because I don't think he knows how to get to it, but Nick cut all of these stencils for you, and he's been doing such an incredible job. Then we have probably my favorite one of the week, although I don't know, top 3, and that is the Candied Corn layering stencil. So the way that this works is you can see if you line up the squares, it will make the candy corn, okay? And the candy corn goes this yellow, and then orange, and then white. I remember because it's yow, Y-O-W. That is how you do it. Oh yes, it is a cake. Yes, it is a cake. I guess it could be a menorah. How many candles are there? 1, 2, 3. I guess it could be a menorah. Yeah, you can use it however you want. Menorah, cake, whatever you want. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how to use this one today. I'm just gonna show you how to do this one today. Okay. So that's the candied corn. It's a 3-layering stencil. Then we have what we launched yesterday, and this is one of our border stencils. So this is the pumpkin patch, and you'll see this is a very large stencil too. So this can be used across, I mean, you can use this across a scrapbook page. You can use this across a regular A2 size card. So again, if we bring back that A2 size card, you can see you can do these ones, and then you can go up one and do these ones. Then you can flip it over and do these ones. So there's so much that you can do with it. I mean, so much. So this is the pumpkin patch border stencil. And again, we are going to have border stencils throughout this entire event. We're only at week 1. How fun is that? Then last but certainly not least, what we released today is, I think, Jess's favorite. Jess literally came down to my office and was like, who do you think you are designing a stencil like that? I think she really, really liked it. And that is the brand new, I just designed this one. Yeah, this one launched yesterday. This is the new Star Tree. So this is a slimline size. Obviously, it's not a full slimline, you know, it's not square, but this is a slimline size, and this is what we'll be using today to make our card. Remember, if you order just 1, or if you order 2, or if you order 3, or if you order 4, or if you order 5 of the stencils, you will get them all for $3 shipping, period. That is our little, or if you order 6 of them, that is our little gift to you. No matter how many you order, if you order 1, it's $3. If you order 10, it's $3. And the reason we did that was because I know that a lot of you are going to order on multiple days, and I didn't want you to have to deal with the cost of you know, multiple orders. I mean, I just don't think that's fair. You're already supporting us. I ain't gonna charge you, you know, $7 shipping every single time that we ship something out to you. That's just not fair, in my opinion. I mean, anybody could do whatever they want, but that's just not, I'm not doing it. So, all right, so we are going to now do our, we're going to do our candy corn. I want to show you what this looks like, because there's, again, so many folks that said, like, how does the candy corn work? What's the candy corn going to look like whenever it's done? So I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's done, okay? Now, obviously, you would normally be doing this probably on an A2 size card, which I guess we could do that, huh? Let me grab some of my removable adhesive. One of my best kept secrets. It's not a secret because I tell you all about it all the time. And let's go ahead and add a little bit of that on the back. And I'll show you how that comes off as well. Actually, let's do this on the black so you can see what we're doing here. There we go. How's that? Is that crisp? I'm telling you, these new cameras, I mean, I almost had to sell a kidney to get them, but these new cameras, they're like TV grade. All right, so we're going to start with our yellow. And I'm going to grab a white pen here to mark my squares. Oh, wait, that's wrong. It goes like that. So let me put some tape down real quick here. Oopsies. We'll put it on the sides here. I'll try not to be too heavy-handed with my blending. All right, let's see here. Isn't that tree incredible? Isn't that amazing? Let's see, any more comments? Yes, it's very exciting. Why are my comments? Sorry, everybody. I know I'm being quiet, but I'm trying to figure out my comments. Okay, there we go. Hello, Georgia. All right, so let's go ahead and let's start with our yellow. So for my yellow, for my candy corn, I'm going to use Over the Moon. Okay, and all the crafties. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. So we're going to start with Over the Moon, which is a beautiful yellow. I might actually dip in to some Shooting Star. Whoopsies. Oh my goodness, I'm dropping stuff all over the place. Story of my life, it's Friday, right? Thank goodness it's Friday. Anybody doing anything fun for the weekend? Hey, yes, a surprise live. I used to do surprise lives all the time. I haven't been as, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, as spontaneous this year, but I'm going to try to do better. Okay, I was going to use my, I don't know where I put my, let's see here, is that it? Nope. I was going to use my, I don't know where it went. I was going to use some glitter glaze. I was going to use some of the Fallen Snow glitter glaze for my last layer, but I don't know where mine went. It has gone missing. Alright, so go ahead and blend. I'm sure it's here somewhere. This desk is a hot mess. Okay. So that is that. So now we're going to move this out of the way. Remember, because of our little squares, that's going to tell us where to line up the next one. Oh, I love that, Danielle. I need to come visit you someday. I would love to come visit you someday. Alright, so now we're going to place our tape back on. And I'm going to tell you, designing a stencil like this, whew, sometimes it makes your brain hurt a little bit. I mean, it's wild trying to make sure that things line up correctly. And I mean, it's fun. It's one of my favorite parts of my job is designing things like this. But I can tell you what, some days it's a little trickier than others. Oh my Lord! I heard you coming in hot. Yep. Thank you. Jess just brought me a Fallen Snow. She's the best. She heard me. It's the best whenever I go live and the staff's here, because my friends can come and bring me things that I can't find. I probably have 10 of them in here, to tell you the truth. No joke. At least 10. Oh, and make sure to check out the Corinne marker sale. We are discontinuing. We are no longer carrying them. We're going to carry something different. So grab them while you can. They are 40% off, and when they are gone, they are gone. Gonzo, gonzo, gonzo. Okay. So let's peel that off. Whoopsies. So there's layer number 2, and I just love when they line up perfectly, don't you? I mean, number 1, because it means I did my job right. And number 2, it just makes your life so much easier, right? And everybody needs a really good, I mean, in my humble opinion, everybody needs a really good little candy corn. Isn't Stencilpalooza the best? It's the best. I was gonna grab my stencil tray, but it's over in the sink. All right. So for our last layer, now obviously you could just do like a little gray color. You could do whatever you want. I'm gonna use the gorgeous, oh my goodness. Have you ever smelled our glitter glaze? Ooh, it smells delicious. I'm gonna use our Fallen Snow glitter glaze. And this is gonna create the coolest, I tell you, the coolest white portion of our candy corns that you could ever imagine. I mean, I think it will, but again, I designed it, so I'm a little bit partial to the way that these products work. But, and have you ever tried the, you might not have, but I'm telling you now, try the alabaster, or not the alabaster, the Fallen Snow glitter glaze on black cardstock, Raven. And you'll see why. See here? See what that looks like? It's the best kept little secret. All right. That's done. Make sure our little cap's on there. All right. So let me grab my paper towel to clear off my little spatula here. And let's see what this looks like. Are you ready? All right, well, that's because they have to be non-toxic, and they have to go through like quite a few tests before they can become a Brutus Monroe product. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of testing and stuff that they go through. All right. So let me go take this over to my, I'll show you, don't worry, I'll show you the grand reveal in a second. I want to throw this in my stencil tray real quick. It's in the sink. Because then it'll be clean. All right. Popped it in the tray. We are good to go. I just had to add some new water to my tray because it's been a long time coming. The stencil tray should be back in stock, is it not, Francis? The stencil tray is, I mean, one of the best things you could get. I'll have to, the team's here, so they're probably going to look. It should be back in stock. If not now, it should be very soon. All right, so let's see. So let's remove this. 1, 2, 3, go. Let's take a look at it, shall we? Any clue on the theme for tomorrow? Maybe. So there are our shining, shimmering. Look how fun that is. I think it just came back in stock. So tell me that's not, I mean, that took us what? A couple minutes? Not even? And how fun is that? We got all of our little candy corns. And that is, I mean, it's very sparkly. Very, very sparkly. I guess I should zoom in even more. There we go. Look at how sparkly that is. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Love it, love it. All right, so let's zoom out now and let's make our actual card that we're making. I just wanted to experiment with this because I have been really wanting to use it. And then remember, this is what it looks like when it's all dry. This is the ghost. I should probably cut this out, but this is the ghost stencil that we launched that has been so crazy popular. Can you believe this is a stencil? And this is not a Stampin' stencil. The shimmer glaze is called Alabaster. If you're looking for it, it is BRU 4505. Needed just a little bit of sparkle. All right, there we go. Yeah, that's one of my favorite stencils. All right, back at it, back to it. All right, we're gonna make a slimline. So I have my card base already pre-zhuzhed, and my card base is for a. Where did my cheat sheet go? There it is, 8.5 by 7, so 8.5 wide by 7 tall. Okay, and it is folded in half at 3.5. Okay, we scored it and folded it in half. All right. It was fallen snow. And then we have our card base here that we're going to use, or our card front. And the card front is the Hello, can you hear me? I just got a text that I lost sound. Can you hear me? I'll wait to see if anybody can hear me. Oh, you can hear me? Okay, good. Lori says yes, so I'm gonna continue. All right. Grab a piece of scrap paper here. Let's do a piece of white for this one. You'll be able to see it a little bit better. And then let's grab our removable adhesive. If you don't have one of these, they are so inexpensive. Put 5 in your cart right now. I use it so much. Okay. So now we're going to take some pixie spray. But I'm going to try not to get pixie spray all over my hands this time, because don't get pixie spray all over your hands. It's a sticky situation for a while. I had to use hand sanitizer and a prayer last night to get it off. All right. So we're going to pop that right in the center there. All right. Make sure everything is popped down. Got it. All right, so at the very top, we are going to start with the shooting star. Well, actually, I think we'll do shooting star at the top. No, I'm gonna use that brush. Let's use our yellow brush, just because we want to give it a little bit of oomph. So we're going to use that there. We're going to use a little bit where the stars are. And this is very easy peasy. You could use some glitter glaze where the stars are. You do whatever you want. Create your own ending. And you'll see how this will look like it make it kind of look like it's glowing. So next we're going to grab Later Gator. How does this have red on it? I have to clean out my brush. It got red on it. Luckily, I have some fresh foaming brush cleaner. All right, so now we're just going to go and we're just going to lightly add color, or add green, I guess, where there isn't any yellow. We're going to kind of blend into the yellow. because even where the yellow is, we are going to be able to see the outline of our tree. See that? I'm just going to go in and sporadically add color because this is going to be, again, it's not going to look like much now, but I promise you, when it's all said and done, it will. So now we're going to go with a deeper green, and that's going to be fake plant. Did you hear that bell? That means someone is in Scoozies. We're just going to hit that right in the center. Okay. It's not going to look like much now, but I promise you. I have not steered you wrong before, I promise. All right. So now we can remove our stencil. Let me grab my stabby tool here. And look at how beautiful that is in the center there. Now again, y'all are probably, your brains are probably going a mile a minute like mine was. And there are so many things you're thinking of that you could do with this. Now look at this. See how that adhesive comes right off? It's the best removable adhesive I've ever used. To the fact where we're almost never out of stock because we order it so much. Isn't it a fun stencil? I mean, I think it's gonna be a favorite of a lot of folks. I mean, it's a favorite of mine, that's for sure. All right, so now what we're gonna do is I think we need to add a little bit of red. A little bit of red to this puppy. So we're gonna take our holly cardstock and we're just gonna stamp out the Merry Christmas. This is from mine and Taylor's set, our holiday set. One of my favorites. Oopsies. And we're going to stamp this out with some Raven ink. I was going to do some gold, but it's Friday. We're not getting into all that today. Have any of you grabbed some of the inks, or not inks, the markers? I don't even know if there's that many left. I haven't looked. But I know Emily is going to be feverishly pulling the orders. Run this through the lawnmower real quick. Yes, all the Corinne markers are 40% off until they are gone. Happy Friday, Annette. There we go. Boy, do I love that. It's a great little stampin' stencil. And this is going to be the star of the show. So we have a different red on the back. So that it's this one is scarlet. Let's go ahead and glue this up. And then you know what I'm going to do after this, right? Can anybody guess? It's part of Stencilpalooza. You can grab as many stencils as you want in the Stencilpalooza category, and it's only $3 to ship. The whole thing. Which I love because you can order from Stencilpalooza every darn day if you want. Okay, hold on one moment. My mother just text messaged me and is showing me the fall stuff that's out at Trader Joe's. Hold, please. There are so many good things. I'll take the orange spice and the shortbread cookies. Orange spice and shortbread cookies, please. Okay, that's taken care of. So, all right, so we're all set here. Let's go ahead and flatten her out. There's still a little residue on there, but that's okay. I'm gonna grab some of my foam. Pieces, because we'll pop up the Merry Christmas, because why not, right? Remember, with the Brutus Monroe foam squares, you don't have to worry about it sticking to your scissors because it has the release paper on both sides. Okay, unless your scissors are already sticky, which in my case they are, because I think someone used not Brutus Monroe foam tape with them. The Rainbow Wishes smells like a very popular scent from Bath and Body Works. It smells delicious. It smells exactly like that scent. It's one of my favorite scents from Bath and Body Works. And it's the number after 999. The number after 999 wishes. That's exact. So if you've ever smelled that from Bath & Body Works, that's exactly what it smells like. It is delicious. Yes, if you put, yes, thank you so much for mentioning that, whoever is Brutus Monroe right now. I don't know if that's Penny or if that's Jess or if that's Heather or who that is, but the if you include something else in your order, the shipping will change because that's obviously going to change the weight of your order. So that is it's we can only do the $3 all shipping on the stencils because of how light they are. All right, so now we have our Merry Christmas right in the center, and now we get to add 7,423 joules. I think we're going to use, yes, we used these last night, and I'm just really into them for fall and the holidays. These are the Red Shift gems. And they are crystals. Crystals is what we call them, sorry. And let's go ahead and add some gems. And that is going to make this card very, very shiny. Very sparkly, that's for sure. About 30% are already sold out. All right, everybody. Stop listening to me and go and look at the Corinne markers. You can watch me later. Get those puppies while we have them at 40% off. right. There we go. All right, let's put these all away. And let's see here. There we go. There is our card for the day. Very simple, but so incredibly elegant. It is a slimline card, which means it will fit in a number 9 envelope. And I really love the way that turned out. I think the sentiment is great because you see how the swirl goes with the rest of the swirl of the card. And if you wanted to blend this out more, you could, you could go back in, blend it, do some more, do a little bit more blending. But I think it fits the card, and I really love the way it turned out. And I can't wait for this to dry so you can see how the gems look. I did promise you yesterday that I would show you what these gems look like dried. So the free gift today is, I guess we can show a couple of the cards that I've made this week. The free gift is the leaf. Where did I put them? I don't know where I put them. The leaf. Oh, here they are. I didn't wash them yet, so you'll have to excuse the messiness. But the leaf masks are what you are going to get for free if you spend $50 or more. And so those are what you will receive free, completely free if you spend $50 or more. And then also, if you spend $75 or more, you will receive our brand new Foil-It spray. Mine doesn't have the label on it. It will soon. But the Foil-It spray, you spritz, and then see where we spritzed on here? That's where the foil stuck. So you can do big globs. You can do little tiny spritzes. You can really, sky's the limit. Okay, so those are the two cards. We've made other cards. Let's see, what else did we do? We did this card, which had the peacock release from Tuesday, because every Tuesday we have a release. Can you tell I love the hello font? The hello die. And then we also did, whoops, things are flying, things are falling, things are flying. We did these two cards. With last month's release, I'm going to be able to show you next month's release next week. So we did these two cards. And then we did this card. I can't remember what we did this card, but look at those gems. That's the other parts that are on here. And then, last but certainly not least, we did the smile card, where we made our own sequins, because there is that die that we just came out with that, makes your own sequins. But that's enough about that. This is the star of the show today. This guy. And yeah, I sure had a lot of fun making it. On Monday, let me pop back onto the screen. On Monday when we're live, I'm excited because, or not on Monday, on Tuesday when I'm live, we have the backdrop will be changed to Halloween. So I'm really excited about that, because every time that I change my backdrop to Halloween, that means that Halloween is coming, and Halloween obviously is my favorite. I will need to find that video with the Santa. I'm not sure. I think it's titled a free gift, because it was a free gift. It was a free gift, but then you can buy it separately now that we have the stamp and the die. I love when I can collab with my friends. Yes, Inspiration Box on Tuesday. Yes, we will talk about the Inspiration Box on Tuesday. I can't wait for you to see what we have for the Inspiration Box. I am dressing up for Halloween. We get into Halloween pretty serious around here at Brutus Monroe, so you will see everybody will be dressed up here for Halloween. When will we get the info on the Fall into the Holidays class? That info, I think it was just sent out, but you should get an email this weekend. An additional email to get into the group. And I actually start filming those classes next week. So, all right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for this surprise afternoon live. I appreciate y'all so very much. Remember to create something every single day Whether that is, wait until you see the stuff for the fall into the holidays. I can't wait for you to see the stamps and the stencils. There's no dies in fall into the holidays because it's too short to do dies. It would take forever. There's stencils, there's paper, there's embossing powders, there's mediums, there's a lot. You're getting inks. You're getting or an ink. I think I can't remember, but it's gonna be fun. You're gonna have a lot of fun in fall into the holidays. I can't wait for you to see the stamps. They're a lot of fun. And the stencils and the paper pad. It's the first time ever that we're launching a paper pad that is half holiday, half fall. So, and I don't know why no one has ever done this before. Maybe they haven't. I just haven't seen it. But like, if you don't use up all your fall paper, you have half of the pad that's winter. So it's a no-brainer to me. you got the best of both worlds. But yeah, it is so worth the price of admission. I can't wait for you to see what you get, and I can't wait for you to see what we make. So again, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I don't want to say tonight because it's usually tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. Remember to create something every single day, whether it's simply a memory or your own